I welcome you to this briefing and thank you for the opportunity to provide you with an update of the operations in the last 24 hours and of course our focus as well into the future. Again, we still remain focused on our three main essential tasks. One is the provision of basic needs to all Fijians, the restoration of essential services, and our efforts on economic recovery. On the restoration of essential services, let me assure all Fijians that we are doing our very best within the capabilities that we have and in the given environment that we are in to provide communications for our people, to bring them quality drinking water, and of course bring the necessary utilities like electricity, being mindful of the needs of the people, and most importantly focusing on your health and hygiene issues and taking into consideration the need for us to take our children back to school as well. On the essential tasks, the provision of basic needs for all Fijians, we again were focusing on providing food for our people, particularly in the worst affected areas in all the 4 divisions, and of course providing temporary shelter as well with the limited resources that we have, and of course prioritizing as well. Some of the highlights during the last 24 hours, one was the prepositioning of the assets that we have. The government shipping services vessels have been deployed into the 3 main divisions. Into the northern division, we have the MV Singapore that will be focusing on the Sabah and the coastal Vanuatu, mainland Vanuatu areas, and most importantly the island of Taveuni and the neighboring small islands as well. Tangivo is pre-positioned in the Lomaiviti group to focus on Batiki, Nairai, Ngau, the other small islands, and of course if need be into Koro again, although Koro has been serviced already by the Iloilo Batu and of course the MV Lomaiviti as well, which has also departed for Vanuatu and hopefully already in Vanuatu as we speak. The MV Bunilang is in the Western Division. We are mindful of the fact, again, in the coastal regions of the West, and most importantly in Yasawa. Continuation of the provision of food rations in all the 4 major divisions, in the Western Division, in the Central Division, in the Northern Division, and of course in the Eastern Divisions as well. Let me assure all Fijians that we are doing our very best to provide food for you and bring you temporary shelter as well. And we will continue to do that when we have access and of course within the given priorities that we have. Water restoration, the authorities concerned, Water Authority Fiji, they are also doing their very best, and we are thankful that water has been restored in most places, and of course now we are going to the extreme ends, and hopefully this should be normalized as well. Health issues, this is very, very critical for us, and health, again with the assistance of their partners and health clusters as well, they are doing their very best. Various teams not only doing the treatments in the various treatment facilities, but they are also out in the field assessing the situation in the field and attending to hygiene and health issues, and most importantly preventative health measures as well. On the essential tasks, again, as I've stated, for us the key areas, the critical areas for us now is on food and temporary shelter, and again we are thankful to the Australian and New Zealand government with a special request from our office yesterday through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They have provided us with some extra lifts while we are awaiting the arrival of the two ships, probably on Tuesday next week. They have given us some flight hours to bring in tarpaulins, tents, and probably basic food items and some survival kits as well. And that is coming into the country. We are also thankful that Coro is beginning to open up, particularly in terms of road access. We are thankful to the local communities who are assisting, particularly in the inaccessible area in Tikina Dawa. And of course, that will enable us to bring food into the remaining villages in the Dawa Tikina, as we have already provided food for most of the people in the Tikina Mundu. Accessibility remains important because we need to access our people and provide the services for them as well. And of course, we are thankful for Fiji Roads Authority in their efforts to restore accessibility into Coro Island. At the same time, most of the key agencies responsible for essential services were given opportunity to do some technical surveys, initial technical surveys provided by the assets that we have, accompanied by other government officials, to survey damages on bridges, jetties, ports and airfields, and roadings as well. And with the information gathered, it should provide them with a better opportunity to immediately mobilize the necessary assistance that is required, particularly in the areas of infrastructure. In Taveuni, we also managed to fly in some essential stores into Taveuni using the CASA aircraft by the French, and hopefully by today the second aircraft will be online as well, of course focusing in the shuttle between Nosori, Sabsabu, and of course Mati Airport in Taveuni. The other helicopters which are coming online are also available, and they are being given priority tasks, again moving essential stores and food, particularly shelter and food, into the areas which are inaccessible, particularly by road, where we will need to do incessant by air if need be. On evacuation centers, again, there are still a number of our people in the evacuation centers right throughout the 4 divisions, and again we are mindful of the fact that they need to be given alternatives, particularly for those that are in schools, should the need be. However, we are still working with the Ministry of Education. There will be another meeting late this afternoon following the provision of some time for them to again make technical assessments. As we speak, I think 2 of their staff were given space to fly with us to Taveuni, and they have brought in some aerial image which we will be analyzing, and that will give us a better idea of what needs to be done, particularly given the fact that we want to resume education immediately. Casualty at this stage remains at 42, and we again are still doing our very best to maintain acceptable levels of health and hygiene, so that health conditions will not deteriorate. Again, one of our focus in health is preventative health, and the teams are out in the field together with the other agencies and clusters, particularly NGOs, to work seriously on this particular area of interest to us. On the future operations, as I did mention yesterday, we expect the tempo of the operations to increase from today, given the fact that the assets are online, and of course with the information that we already have. We are finalizing our forward positions for distribution, particularly warehousing. At 0800 hours this morning, we have again established a forward position at Nosori Airport, where we will sort out stores as they land, and again push them out to the various destinations with the airlift capability, so that we can speed up the supply of essential stores and food, particularly for our people in the far reaches of our community. The shipping vessels are on notice to move as they get into their locations, as I have did mention, in the Northern Division, in the Western Division, and in the Northern Division as well. The Lomaviti Princess hopefully should be in Vanua Mbalabu already with the rations. But for rations, we are mindful of the fact that as much as we want to take a lot of rations to our people, particularly, food rations to our people, but we have to be mindful of the fact that there is limited storage facility in the areas most affected. So we are considering alternative plans, and probably the need for us as a priority provide temporary shelter and storage facilities, so that we can put more rations for our people, particularly in the rural areas. A few concluding remarks. Again, let me assure all Fijians that we are doing our very best. We are going to pick up the pace in which we are providing for you, and we will provide for all Fijians. It is quite disappointing that the issue of distribution of rations or food or the other relief assistance has been politicized, and this is not the time to politicize issues. We are aware that political parties are saying that certain ethnic groups are being marginalized or ignored. That is not so, and I wish to assure all Fijians that we will provide for them when we have the opportunity to come to you. For our people that are in the field, let me assure you that it's not only government that's coming to provide assistance. There are also faith-based organizations, there are also non-government organizations, there are even charitable organizations and the business community, and they have preference, of course, with consultations undertaken in the office of the commissioners on where to take food rations to. But for government assistance, commissioners and the district officers, they do have systems in place where the communities will have to sign and acknowledge that they have received their food items. That is a system that we put in place to make sure that all Fijians receive the necessary assistance when they have when government do come to them. And lastly, on utilities, particularly on electricity, we know that the government is doing its very best. However, given the problem that we have up with one of the transmission towers in the areas of Nandi, particularly between Nandi and Monasabu, the capacity, unfortunately, by the diesel generators has reached its maximum. Although we are fixing the lines, people must understand and bear with us that unless that has been fixed, that tower has been fixed, then we will have the full supply from Monasabu and that will totally alleviate the unnecessary frustrations that people are going through. We are doing our very best, FVA particularly. They are looking at all their options now to get that problem fixed immediately so that power can be fully restored in most parts of Fiji as well. And again, I urge all people to bear with us, and we are doing our very best to restore those essential services. Thank you.